For more than 2 years, Yevgeny Rilo fought in the Donbas. He's dedicating the role he plays, Malvolio in Shakespeare's Twelfth Night, to his fallen commander.
His call sign was Chewbacca. Volodymyr Kochetkov-Sukach died in 2015 near Donetsk. He was fond of the theater. He was an actor himself. He was such a creative person, so my performance is partly for him and all those guys and girls who will never be able to realize their dreams. I think I can do it for them.
Through social networks, Yevhen found out that his brother-in-arms, who had opened an English school, was going to stage an English-language play for veterans and volunteers. What followed was casting and the year-long preparation for this ambitious project.
We're demonstrating that veterans, volunteers, people who have gone through the front line can be just as quirky, just as groovy, and don't represent a threat to the society. Yes, there is a need for some kind of support and understanding, but we are all Ukrainians, and we are all awesome. And if we set ourselves a goal, we will definitely achieve it.
A theater troupe of 9 veterans and 5 volunteers who helped the army took English classes twice a week. Victoria Katalichuk had to start from zero. She says her English is coming along nicely, but when it comes to acting, she has no idea what to expect. We asked her about stage fright.
I've never performed on stage before. Well, there is a stage. So far it's been going fine, but when faced with an audience, I don't know how I will react. I'm not saying that I'm afraid or not, it's just that I don't know what it's like and what it feels like, that's all.
In this staging of Twelfth Night, Victoria will perform the role of Mariah. She says the character suits her personality, the shoes, not so much.
I usually wear sports clothing because I find them comfortable. I rarely dress up, and high heels for me are something. My legs have been sore from those heels for days now. I'm so not used to this, but the costume is comfortable. It's nice and comfy, and sometimes it even helps me flirt.
The theater novices are supervised by professionals. Oleksiy Gnatkovsky is a theater director from Ivano-Frankivsk. At first, the project felt like a very risky idea.
This is madness. It's totally... Just imagine, these are people who were never involved in theater. Never. People who didn't speak any English at all. And then you go and stage Shakespeare with them in Shakespeare's original English, as it was spoken at the time. So that's the project. I just went, let's do this.
The director's plan was to help the rehabilitation of war veterans, but once the project took off, he had to come up with a completely new approach.
At first, I outlined a full artistic concept and so on. Then I realized it's just not working. So we began working with what we have. These people are very sincere, like children. They do it and they have that cathartic experience of which we talk about in the theater. And so that's how we began working with them. Everyone started to open up. Everyone found their role.
The process is being supervised by a luminary of the theater world, renowned actor and director Rostislav Derzhapilsky.
In my opinion, this can be a unique project. They really aren't professionals, but they work in a very interesting way. They are truly talented, and they are truly passionate about this. And then, when you consider that they do it in English, they are heroes in more ways than we could imagine.
The people behind the project say this is a play by heroes and a play about victory, because love conquers all. The actors and directors are keeping their cards close to their chest. They say the audience is in for an unforgettable experience. The play premieres in Kyiv on May 30th. Reported by Lyubov Zadorozhna, UATV.